this hole again.
Well, isn't it just lovely? And the force gun. I totally thought I was supposed to get that in the next chapter. Which, that, by the way, is the last weapon.
This is Temple. The bridge is fucked. I don't know what went on in there, but I'm not sticking around in case whatever did it comes back. I'm heading for hydroponics to find Elizabeth.
Yeah, it's amazing that this guy has lived this long. Well, hell, I'm thoroughly amazed that Isaac has too, but... Alright, now there's actually a couple of encounters up ahead. And, gonna save just in case. I'm very obsessive compulsive. I save at any opportunity that I can think. I've actually fallen asleep saving, so that kind of lets you know my stance on it. I believe it's important. And there is a pregnant. And I'm not quite sure why it wasn't taking some of those shots. Yeah, pregnant, that's up close and personal. You definitely don't want to use the Ripper on it. You probably can, but it's so not recommended. I do not... Ugh. I can think of fewer ideas that are worse. But it's dead. Like, this thing will be shortly. Oh shit, wrong fire. Ah. Ooh, set that thing smoking. But yeah, it's a wonder that anybody lives throughout the ship for any amount of time. More contact energy. I want to say it's 4 per stack. Yeah, it is 4 per stack. So I guess every full stack I will sell up to a certain point.
Asteroid defense system now online.
Alright, we've got enough power, but the ADS cannon's auto-targeting is down. I think it's a faulty data cable. I need you to aim the cannon manually until I can replace it. Take the elevator to the top of the ship and head for the cannon pit.
Alrighty, and we have more objectives now. Well, update a specific one. Plasma energy. Yeah, it seems that the routing power was not enough. We have to play rail shooter. And the hull for this room is a little disappointing. But that's okay. It's totally okay. Maybe I should put "Feels So Good" for the elevator music. I wonder if I'll get in trouble for that.
Isaac, you're going to have to cross the ship exterior to reach the ADS cannon. Problem is, we're still getting bombarded by asteroids. Look for cover, or you'll get torn to pieces.
Yeah, seriously, take his advice on that. That is a really, really bad idea to be standing on the outside. I think it's an insta-kill to be stuck on the outside when an asteroid hits. So, yeah. Don't get hit, says the guy who will most likely be hit. Most likely to get pulverized by an asteroid. Oblivious. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, always wait for the fireworks to stop. And just run haul ass. Now, I upgraded my air prior to this, so I should have enough air to reach across without using the can of air. We'll see how that turns out. Basically, a second or two after the screen stops shaking is around the time that the asteroids stop. And oh shit, will I make it? Will I make it? And I made it. Run, Isaac, run! Whew. Made it inside. Yeah, I had just enough air. I had 20 seconds left, 20 some odd seconds of air left. And really valuable here, the ruby semiconductor. The second most valuable one, I don't know exactly how you make a semiconductor out of ruby, but there it is. And this is the cannon section, and I'm definitely saving here. Yay. Alright, so what we got to do is we got to use this slightly busted cannon to help recalibrate the cannon targeting system.
That's it, Isaac. You're in the pit. The cannon's a mass driver, so it should punch through anything flying at us. Keep an eye on the hull's integrity. Too many of those things get by, and we're dead. I think I've almost got the system repaired. Just buy me a little more time.
Yeah, this thing will overheat if you use it too much. So, try to only keep one going on at any given time. If you really have to bust something up real quick, use the dual cannon approach like that. There's an achievement on the Xbox for maintaining hull integrity over 50%. It's not particularly difficult to do, as long as you keep calm and keep aiming. If you've got a lot of practice with the plasma cutter like I do, it shouldn't be a problem. Well, I say that, but I keep screwing this up. Yeah, I might actually fuck this up. Yeah, I'm panicking a little bit, and that's part of a problem. Don't panic. Never panic, because you'll do like me and be really shitty in front of a whole bunch of people. Or maybe the 2 subscribers I have. Yeah, I think I might actually die here. It's been nice knowing you guys. Yeah, this is it. I'm gonna die. Oh, wow.
Nice shooting, Isaac. Auto targeting is now online and clear.
Yeah.
As soon as we're clear,
That.
the tram station. I'll meet you there when I'm done.
Yeah. I should have been firing a bit more frequently in hindsight, but yeah. So basically, do as I say, not as I actually did. That might help. Now, the good news is, this time around, you don't have to worry about the asteroids hitting you because the auto turret thingy is taking care of that. However, you do have to deal with these assholes. If you have upgraded air, you should have enough. Otherwise, if you didn't get upgraded air, but you didn't use the medium air can, you should have enough after that. What I want to know is how these things function after losing their head. I know that these things like have a hive mind or some shit, but I just don't see how that works. Also, I gotta wonder something. You'd think that oxygen would like be depleted faster by his running, because that's one of the things that that the developers are trying to do with this is make the game more realistic with some of the weapons. Like the flamethrower, you can't actually fire in a vacuum, which is one of the reasons I don't use it in the first game. Because the torch is a hydrazine torch, and hydrazine is something that you don't need oxygen in order to light. So it's totally fine to use that in a vacuum.
Wait, Isaac.
Crap.
You're not gonna believe this. Oxygen levels are falling. Something's poisoning hydroponics air production, and whatever it is, it's filling the deck up with that organic stuff.
Speaking of oxygen,
We're not going to have any air to breathe soon. But if I understand these lab reports correctly, I think I can make a poison to destroy it. Head to medical. It should have everything you need.
Will this never end? Isaac, get to medical and mix together whatever Kendra's come up with. I'm heading to hydroponics. If I can slow it down, that might keep us breathing long enough to fight it.
okay, couple things here. I'll finish my... oh shit. I'll finish my thought on the hydrazine in a second. I hate these things, so I gotta make sure that they're dead. It's got a particularly creepy death scene. Back up, back up. Reload. Oh shit! Ugh, it came through the vents. Where'd you go? Where are you? There you are. Ah. Alright. What you saw was the remnants of a divider. By remnants, I don't know if it's actually dead or if it just decided to split and take Isaac on because its big body couldn't fit through the vent. I don't know why, because that thing's flexible enough to reach the vent, so... or, I mean, not to reach the vent, to get through it, but... you won't run into a divider proper for a couple of chapters, but it's just as annoying. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. And I think I actually went down a floor a bit too deep. I think I'm actually supposed to go back down on the second floor. See, yeah, wrong level. Oblivious is so smart. But yeah, so back to the hydrazine and the oxygen. They were like, hey, normal torches you can't use in a vacuum because there's no oxygen, which normally, yes, they're right. If you just use... I think oxyacetylene actually requires oxygen. Probably why that's oxy in the name. Science nerds get on that. But point is, most torches require that. Hydrazine does not. So in an effort to make it more realistic, they actually made it less realistic. Which is something I find really fucking funny. And... yep. Ah, shit. Still got me. Eat that, bitches. Alright. So yeah, I knew that was in there somewhere, I just wasn't entirely sure when that ambush was going to happen. Alrighty. We have the force gun. How much is the force gun anyway? Let's see. Gonna sell the ruby semiconductor. Let's see. I'll hang on to the stasis pack. And I will sell one plasma, not plasma, contact energy. Let's see. I'll actually sell the Ripper Blades, because I know I've got some extra in here. Alright, got contact energy, plenty of plasma. We're going to need a lot of plasma and stasis in the next one. Maybe the air cans not so much. Alright. Let me see. Okay, I know exactly what I want to do. Because I need a small save point before I do anything else. Alright. Let's see, yeah, I'll save it right there. And for those of you following the pattern of my videos, you might be able to understand why exactly I'm doing that. If you don't notice, no big deal. It's not that important. Let's see, and I believe that's the last encounter, and we can go ahead and get out of here and reach Chapter 5. Yes, we are at Chapter 5. Obliteration imminent. Complete. Our obliteration is no longer imminent. It's delayed quite a bit. And, why yes, I would like to say my progress. And I'm gonna save it right here. And with that in mind, we are heading back to the Science Medical deck for the Chapter 5 incarnation of it. Lethal Devotion. And before I sign off, I just had to wonder, because this is a running theme with Dead Space, what in the flying hell, where do these Scientologists get all these candles and lanterns and everything from? Okay, I'll save that rant for another day, because I need to sign off and render this. So, as usual, this is Oblivious, signing off.